Well, the level of the Missouri River through Bismarck-Mandan has reached 13 feet. The Army Corps of Engineers decided to up releases at the Garrison Dam to 60,000 CFS by the end of the weekend. Renee Cooper made some stops along the riverbank. She has an update on what you can expect.
I've seen the river get this high several times now over the years. I mean, it's bound to happen. I mean, we never can't predict what our runoffs are going to be.
Morton County Emergency Manager Tom Deering says the biggest potential for concern would be if we get heavy winds in the next couple weeks. He says that was a huge factor in the 2011 floods.
I haven't seen any forecast for prolonged high winds, but it would be a concern because this river is going to stay at or around 13 feet for quite some time.
Additional rain could also affect the water level. A
significant rainfall that would affect either the Missouri River out in Montana or the Yellowstone River in Montana, and that would change the Corps' discharge rate.
The Burleigh County Highway Department has started operating the Tavis flood structure. Gates on the west side of Fox Island have been closed, and the pumps are working to lower the water levels on the east side. The plan is to keep the water level at 13 feet until the Army Corps finishes releasing water into the Missouri River on July 15th.
It should stay constant at 13 feet, barring any other unforeseen circumstances.
At the blocked-off Fox Island boat ramp, it wasn't a good day for fishing, but the Nielsen family wasn't too concerned with the high water levels.
People just have to learn to deal with it. It's part of nature. They got to release it somewhere, so it's got to come here.
A few boaters were out today as well. Deering advises extra caution due to the fallen trees floating in the fast current. Renee Cooper, KX News.
Deering says no one knows just yet what the Army Corps' plan is for water releases beyond July 15th. Well, the suspect in a Williston shooting was found dead when a SWAT team entered the building late last night. Here's how the night played out. Williston police responded to a welfare check just before 5 p.m. Sunday night. When officers tried to make contact with the individual, he fired one shot. The suspect then fled to a building located on 16th Avenue West between 42nd and 53rd Street. SWAT and negotiations team responded. Authorities could be heard urging the suspect to come out with his hands up. Eventually, the SWAT team made entry and found the suspect dead. The incident remains under investigation. Find a man who fled from a traffic stop in Grand Forks early Sunday. Police say they tried to make the traffic stop, but the car failed to yield at around 2:30 a.m. The pursuit ended and 2 passengers were taken into custody, but 1 passenger fled on foot. He is described as a 6-foot-tall Native American male with short hair, weighing about 190 pounds. He was last seen wearing a gray t-shirt and dark shorts. This morning, Attorney General Wayne Stenjum released the 2017 state crime statistics. Overall, crime barely increased, a total of 0.4%. Attorney General Wayne Stenjum says his greatest concern is the drug arrests, increasing nearly 5%. One stat that went down, murder. There were 12 homicides in the state compared to 18 in 2016. We'll have a more comprehensive look at the full crime report. That's tonight on KX News. Well, if you're in the market for a new vehicle, the Better Business Bureau of Minnesota and North Dakota is warning consumers of an internet scam. For the past several months, Midwest consumers have reported finding vehicles listed for sale at too good to be true prices on local Craigslist pages, print publications, and Auto Trader. The suspected entities are Yellow Shippers and Bismarck Shippers, claiming to have locations in Fargo and Bismarck. Those who have completed transactions say they never got the vehicle or a refund. The Better Business Bureau says if you believe you're a victim of this scam, you should contact your bank and report the issue, as well as file a report with local law enforcement. Well, if your 4-legged friends are chewing up things all over your home, it may not mean they're naughty, they're just a little bored. Julie Shirato from Furry Friends Rock and Rescue said the shelter gets a lot of phone calls from people asking how to get their dogs to stop chewing up their socks, shoes, and their furniture. One piece of advice she offers is buying bitter apple spray at pet stores to spray on the things they may be chewing. Another option is to make your own concoction with vinegar, Tabasco, or anything else that might not taste good to them. But her biggest suggestion, get them out and moving as much as possible.
exercise, exercise, exercise. I start there with everybody. If you can't get this animal out and wear them out a little bit every day, just like you need that mental and physical, I need to exert some energy so I feel better, so does that animal. It's huge.
She says it works almost every time for pet owners. Well, the Dacha Gallery in New York recently put out a call for emerging artists across the nation. When local artist Arvin Davis Jr. heard the call, he took the opportunity to submit his work. His art was accepted, and now all he has to do is get there. But first, he has to raise money for framing costs, traveling expenses, and gallery fees. So the artist is putting his old prints and original pieces on sale.
The one I just bought is called Pigs. And it's collaboration with his son, Abe, and so it's got pigs all over it, and I collect pigs, and so I thought I have to have that piece of art.
It takes a lot of discomfort to move yourself forward and to grow, so I'm putting myself in the uncomfortable spot so I can do that.
The show opens on August 1st at the Dacha Gallery in New York City with a reception on the 11th. Still to come on KX News, there is now a healthier option for a popular sports drink. We'll explain. And Amber has a look at the forecast. We'll be right back.